Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. This will likely be the last video on this specific trailer. Excuse me. Um, if you haven't seen the other parts of this little series, I've been working on a new mobile-based trailer that has slide outs. It's based on what I think is my current best one, except changed to accommodate more people and slide outs. I'm also going to move out the slide outs while I do this, so it's a little easier to tell where they need to go. Or where the roof needs to go, at least. I think, nope. Just those, and then that's it, okay. But it's just too heavy. The bearings cannot handle it. These springs are not taking any of the weight that's actually on the wheels. The springs are there to just kind of control the rotation of the walking beam, so it doesn't do anything weird. I do it especially on vehicles that are driven, have power to the wheels. This doesn't have it. I should put it on it. But because walking beam with enough torque, the front wheels will lift up. Like it's doing wheelie, basically. And the spring is to just control the movement a little bit. All of the weight is being pushed down the middle and then out solidly. There's no springs. Those are just to adjust the ride height for big bumps and stuff. It cannot take the weight. I added this to try and take some of the weight off that end, and it's not happy. It works. Like, this totally works. But it's towing it is super laggy. So when you're getting it between your like main base and then setting up an FOB, forward operations base, it would be super laggy. So I'm going to try a couple things that people have told me, starting with using cardboard as the roof, because currently there are no... Oops, I replaced the wrong thing. There are no robots or whatever that attack from above. The big red farm bot can hit you from above with its cannon thingy. It like shoots chemical or something at you. But, oh yeah, that's why I ran over here. But nothing actually like attacks from above. So this should be perfectly fine to do until they add in some of the new robots that they've teased. Whenever that is. So who knows? It's been, what, 2 years since the last update? Yeah, I'll do the top of those as well, but I want it to not be leaning. There we go, okay. I'll do the... oh, I forgot I put stairs on. Alright, so now the roof is all cardboard. I could change the flooring to a different block that's lighter, because nothing's really going to attack from below it either, especially with how low it is, unless I park it over a hole. So, yeah. This will likely be the last, like, actual episode like this of this thing, but I will probably continue to improve it as much as I can. I'm going to keep this, like, border just because I like how it looks, to be honest. But I will change out the very... I need to stop doing that. The very middle of this. I've been playing a lot of games lately where you have to hold right click to move the camera. So certain moments like that where I stop and then move the camera, I keep right clicking by accident. I just put that in the wrong spot. I used to play this game so much. Like, everything in this was second nature to me. I could build basically anything, do anything, whatever. But now I don't play it nearly as much, like basically once a week when I'm doing these videos. So, and then the little bit of resource gathering for Crashlander, which really sucks. I love this game. I should be playing it more. Okay, I will finish up the bathroom at some point. It's not, like, crucial or anything at the moment. What could I use instead? I would like... Ooh, I need to put the chassis in it really quick. Just go blocks. There it is. Extruded metal. And then... I think it's 3 in the middle? Yes, 3. I used to do my, like, transport truck trailers and stuff with 5 in the middle, but whatever. I need to do something really quick. The texture for... It's in its own... Oh no, that's in the way. The texture for the extruded aluminum, or extruded metal, whatever, was facing the wrong way. So, with welding it, I'm hoping... Wow. Hoping it'll go in the right direction now. Yes, awesome. If I turn it back, it should be fine. There we go. That's actually the first time I've ever done that in this. In my almost 4,000 hours playing this, over like 10 years, that's the first time I've actually done that to get a texture to change its rotation. Well then. So yeah, now everyone knows that's watching this. If you have a certain texture you're trying to do a certain way, just weld it to something facing north or west or whatever, and there you go. Actually, I should download this again too. On the workshop, there's a compass that actually works. And it works in the simplest way ever. When you save something on the lift, I'm pretty sure it'll be in the exact same orientation every time you load it. So if you put something on the lift, save it facing north and west, I don't know if this is north, but you know what I mean, north and west, or north and south, it'll load north and south. So the compass was just, it's literally just north, south, east, and west on a little floor-based thingy made with pipes. Like, it's really old and made super simply. And it just loads in facing the right way. You put it in a convenient spot, and it tells you which way north is. That simply. It is a great mod to use. And hopefully I remember to find it and put it in the description. I Probably just look up compass and find it, no problem. Oh, I forgot I had the extruded metal already. Really? That's, yeah. It's a little lower than I thought it was gonna be, but whatever. Here we go. Continue it off the back. So. And bring it down. Actually, I'll just narrow it to here. I'm glad I don't have to do one wide beam down the middle. That wouldn't look the greatest. That's what I typically have to do with these trailers, but this one seems a bit wider than usual. Also, another side note, I have started playing Farming Sim 25 with my brother and my cousin. Whatever. Details that don't matter. I'm not going to likely actually record anything on it, but I am doing the typical, gaming moments stuff, and we've had some good shenanigans already, so maybe look forward to that, because that was interesting, to say the least. I am going to do that, and see, all of this could be making it even heavier too, and I don't like that. It's the wrong way. There we go. I like how sometimes you can get things rotated like that, so it just kind of goes perfectly. And then I don't think I can do that here at the front. Oh, I still have to run down this side too. And that shouldn't have affected any of the slides either. No, because they're up there. Alright, so I'm going to do this spot first, as the kingpin. Don't want to lose where it goes. Go. And then roughly halfway, how to do this one. And then roughly halfway, so there. And then again on the bottom. Gotta make sure it's connected there. And then I'm actually gonna do thirds on this one. So if I do one there and one there, that's good enough for me for now. And then again in here. I'm gonna go across there. I normally would go like right above the axle or at least one more forwards, but the spring's in the way. The chassis also reminds me that I could get a little bit more space, because that middle part there is only higher because of pistons and having it set up this way so that there can be a bearing there. If it weren't for the pistons or having the bearing like that, that could just come down and be normal. But whatever. I forgot to put it across on this side. Hopefully that wasn't... I think that was just to keep it all together. Oh, I need to turn the lights on. I set this up before last video. Just set it all up to one switch finally, instead of having to run to each one. Alright, that's good enough for that. I will leave these wheels here for now, but I will likely end up removing them. Someone also suggested using more springs. These are the only 2 springs on this thing that are actually holding any weight, as I mentioned earlier. And then same on the Cozy. The front has springs, but the back is walking beam. So the trailer is set up just like this, but on top of an axle, and then it goes out to 2 other ones. But I am going to try and put 2, just to see if it helps. Because you never really know. I do, yes, okay, I do have the wheel. I don't have the spring anymore. I think it's under parts? No, interactive. Ah, screw it. I'll just put them upside down. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee once I put these on as well. That wheel well is also a lot taller than it needs to be, but that was set up to have the chests in it, so I'm hungry. My tummy's yelling at me again. Boom. Go max it out as well. I should have put it on this side, but they're caster wheels, so the tie rod wait a sec. Did I? No, I did this right, okay. It's still way too heavy. Wait a sec. Whoopsies. It's still super heavy, but it does help a little bit. Okay, coffee. 1 sec. Okay, sorry about that. On top of my typical allergies and stuff, I'm allergic to cats and dogs, and dust bothers me more than most. But, I live with 2 cats and 2 dogs, so my allergies aren't the greatest. And we are coming into winter, which doesn't help any either. So my allergies are a bit kind of the wire. I am going to try towing this thing again. I know it's going to be super laggy, but gotta try it, make sure it works. Really? Oh, it's on the... I was gonna say, why is it level? It shouldn't be level. I've never seen springs do that, except for when they're being pulled by something. Even those ones are maxed out. I'd like to see how heavy this is. Like an actual weight somehow. But this doesn't have a weight, like, readout kind of thingy. I wanted to make a scale for a long time, and someone else did. but I don't think I've checked out the one they made, and I've never gotten around to making mine, or making one myself. So yeah. The Cozy can barely handle the weight of it, like, that's how heavy we're talking. That's supposed to be a straight axle. And the center of the wheel is right about there, not there. Plus the, I'm stuck under it. Plus the bearings that attach the axle to the arm. It's hard to see, but you can kind of see, yeah. You can see a little that they're off. The fifth wheel is pushed down. It's too heavy. The Cozy is supposed to be the most versatile and cozy cab over in Scrap Mechanic. But it still has its limits. Yes, you can drive it basically anywhere. Yes, you can make any kind of upfit for it. It's like the Tatra of Scrap Mechanic. But this trailer is just huge. And in vanilla Scrap, we don't have any bigger wheels or anything. These are the big wheels at the moment. So, I will take it for a quick spin around the maze, and I will speed up the video since it's lagging so much. I should also put lights on it, but whatever. Okay, I'm giving the almost at the Tatra, the Cozy more power. Maxed out. And then this hole is for the power generator that they teased. I was going to put the generator under there, have it turn when you hit the throttle to drive, but they haven't released it yet. And that's to make power for the cutter. It does not like having full power. It's towing it on full power, but that, like, the bucking of the rear end, how the front rear tire is lifting up, it's kind of hard to see at the moment, and with YouTube compression it'll be even worse, but caster wheels are doing their thing, it looks like. Yep. Maybe a little too well. Come on. Gotta get that robot before it does too much damage. Let's pick this up with the truck. Or the trailer, sorry. It's fine until it, like, hits the ground. And then it's just all lag. But this is how you gotta just kind of deal with it and test things at times. And it's not like I'm on a slow computer either. Got a Intel i7 something. It'll be in the description at the very bottom. 16 cores up to 4.5 gigahertz, I think. And then an Nvidia RTX 4060, I think, and so on. So the refining bit works. You can see the sparks from the refine bot. The caster wheel works, but I think it might be keeping it turning a little too much. I'm glad I didn't have to add another engine. I've thought so many times that I was gonna need to add another engine to the Cozy, but just maxing out the one that's on it at the moment's more than enough. Okay, I'm gonna go around this corner a little bit slower and see if the back of the trailer swings out the way it has been. Because the caster wheels shouldn't affect the turning radius of the trailer. They should be just supporting the weight at the very back, taking some of it off the center axles. And it seems fine now. Ooh, just barely missed that tree. Guess it's daytime again. Yeah, it works. It's a mobile base with slides and stuff. You can live out of it. You can use it for making stuff. It's basically a full-on FOB on wheels. But it's so laggy to tow. Like, if I were using this with a few people, I would have one person bear the lag of taking it where it needs to go on the server, on their own, with no one else in the server, just them driving there. And then once they are there, everyone else joins, and yeah, because that's just brutal. I haven't put the supports on it yet, because there's not really much point. It's so heavy. Even with the weight supported by those, it's being weird. But yeah, that's that. I don't really have much time to do anything else. All I really have to do is make a door that also acts as a ramp. I need to put a chest in the back again, at least one, for that thing. Oh yeah, it's got to go sideways too. There we go. I think that's the right way, yep. But I can't add the ones in the side anymore because of the wheels, and I was counting on that for a good chunk of the storage. There's storage under the floor at the front. Quite a bit. And this is the water, chemical, and oil. And then some storage. I was hoping to get more storage, but I'll just stick that there like this for now. And then back here, I'm going to... This is going to make it so much more heavy too. Heavier or whatever. But the original, or my other mobile base, like the 2.0, is full of storage. Like, there's every spot that I can put storage, I put storage, basically. Okay, and then I need to basically make a shelf. But for this, I'm just going to run one block. Or craftbot. Can't see anything. Its life is just looking at a chest. Which, in some cases, that wouldn't be that bad. But in this case, it would really suck. I can't believe I just made that joke in a scrap mechanic video. Whatever. It is what it is. Oh, we add some more after the stairs, so I can still, like, get up and down them. Ooh. I have to, like, completely remove even that. Okay. Whatever. And, of course, they're not even. This makes it so much more top-heavy, too. I don't like doing it this way, really, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And then I will do that one, but it's kind of hard to get past. Actually, I'll just do it evenly. That. And then... go like this. Oops. No, that's out too far. And now they're stuck like that. Yeah, I think that was 4. Yeah. Ooh, up the stairs. I'm technically like... yeah. That's how little space there is between the hitbox for that and the wall. So, it's quite close. One more. Okay. And then I can put like logic or something up there like I did in the other one. The other one I also... that, because might as well. Just put stuff everywhere you can. But if I do this... yeah. It's so heavy. Okay, the next video, there will be one more. But I will finish up with the last little bits off camera. It's just lighting and stuff like that. Stuff that is common and doesn't really need to be shown that much. Because I'm just doing stuff I've already done in this thing before. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of where I want this light to go. I also need that one. Either way, I am out of time for today, so as usual, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, anything you want me to check out, feel free to leave it in the comments below. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.